One of the claims made by the critics of Islam is that the Prophet, he lied that he was not the author of the Quran and said it was Almighty God for material gains. We know that there are many men who claim to be prophets, who claim to be preachers, who claim to be saints in order to lead a luxurious life. And we have hundreds and thousands of examples in this world today also. But if we see the lifestyle of the Prophet, he led a more luxurious life before he claimed prophethood than after he claimed prophethood. He was married at the age of 25 to a rich lady by the name of Khadija, may Allah be pleased with her. And his life after claiming prophethood was unenviable. So if he did it for money, his life should be better after claiming prophethood. Like we see today, those people who claim to be prophets and saints and sages. Furthermore, we have records in several Sahih Hadith, including the Hadith narrated by An-Nawawi in Riyadh al-Salihin, Hadith number 492, that one of his wives, Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, she said that there were times when fire was not lit in the house for a month or two, indicating that food was not cooked for a month or two in the house. And we only survived on dates and water, and sometimes milk given by the neighbors. There are various instances, and even verses mentioned in the Quran, that the life was so simple, though he had all the power, he was the leader, he could have led the most luxurious life in the whole of Arabia. That's the reason that there was an occasion when his wives, they protested. And they said that what is the need for us to lead such a life when we can live a much comfortable life? Immediately, there was a revelation sent by Almighty God in Surah Ahzab, chapter number 33, verse number 20 and 29, where it says that, O Prophet, tell your consorts, tell your wives, if they care for the enjoyment of this world and the glitter of this world, I will set you free to enjoy this world and give you a handsome reward. But if you care for the life in the hereafter, you will be rewarded in the next life. That means the wives, they objected that why should we lead such a simple life when we can lead at least a much better life? And immediately the wahi was revealed. But natural wives of the Prophet, then they asked for forgiveness. And they preferred the life in the hereafter than this world. We have the example in the Hadith of Riyadh al-Salihin, Hadith number 465 and 466, where the Bilal, may Allah be pleased with him, said that whenever the Prophet received any gifts, he never kept it for himself. Neither did he keep it for the future, and he gave it away to the poor people. And it is mentioned in this very same Quran, in Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 79. فَوَيْلٌ لِلَّذِينَ يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ ثُمَّ يَقُولُونَ هَذَا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ لِيَشْتَرُوا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا فَوَيْلٌ لَهُم مِّمَّا كَتَبَتْ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَوَيْلٌ لَهُم مِّمَّا يَكْسِبُونَ. Woe to those who write the book with their own hands and then say, this is from Allah, this is from God, to traffic with it for a miserable price. Woe to those for what the hands do write and what they gain therefrom. Now imagine if the Prophet would have lied that this book is from Almighty God, and when actually he was the author, there were high possibilities that one day he would have been exposed, and he would be cursing himself in the same book. That woe to those who write the book with their own hands and then say, this is from Allah. If he would have written the Quran and attributed it to Almighty God, would have ever mentioned such a verse in the Quran.